No, what the fuck? That's different now. What the hell is this? Did they change the sub badge? It actually looks better now than just a black star, so this I'm fine with. Actually looks kind of cool. It's just a star, but it's a white star and a purple background, and purple's cool. Oh, that's weird. Alright. How many did I unlock? One, two, three, 4, 5. There's 5, alright. Sanomiya Style Savate. Category: Fiction. A composite system of martial arts created by Salyu by mixing several styles of hand-to-hand combat. Savate is an art of self-defense spread by French gentlemen in the Bourbon dynasty, and is also known as French kickboxing. Savate is based on the theory of controlling distance to one's opponent with footwork and quickly closing in on them for a KO. However, Sanomiya Style Savate includes moves that seem to only exist to appeal to some mysterious third party, rather than for any effective use against an opponent. Such moves include the Sanomiya Screw, a leg wrapping throw, the Sanomiya Sleeper, a hold that applies pressure to a sitting opponent's carotid artery from behind, and Sanomiya Rock, a death-defying Mexican lucha libre diving move. I'd like to see that. Hey, Balls Deep, what's up? God, singing like that's weird. And the Sanomiya Suplex, where you hook the opponent's arms back from behind and bridge backward, drawing a beautiful arc in the air with your opponent as you strike them into the ground. Perhaps it is a martial arts style more suited for acting out a dramatic plot rather than simply subduing an opponent. A dramatic plot, you say? Charles Bonnet Syndrome, non-fiction. A condition that causes patients to see hallucinations despite otherwise mental normalcy. First described by Swiss naturalist Charles Bonnet, often found in old patients with visual impairment due to diabetic retinopathy or cataracts, as well as young patients with brain trauma. Even if the patient is mentally normal and is aware that they are seeing a hallucination, the hallucination, still vivid, can only be judged to be a hallucination using circumstantial evidence. Even if they are aware that it is their own brain showing them the hallucination, they cannot seem to control the hallucinations at will. Worldwide sightings of gods, angels, as well as aliens and ghosts could possibly be the result of Charles Bonnet syndrome. It's kind of weird, but that makes sense. Natsuko's watch, fiction. A salvia-branded watch that Miyoko once gave to Shun as a present. Upon Shun's death, he had Miyoko give Natsuko the watch along with the letter he wrote. Though it is a chronograph furnished with a stopwatch function, it uses a self-winding mechanism to charge a battery-powered quartz oscillator. So both the watch itself and its salvia brand are nothing eye-catching in particular. Okay. Regardless, the reason Miyoko gave this watch to Shun was that the brand name Salvia was the name of a flower. Salvia is a type of sage. A sage can also mean a wise man. Salvia has a wide variety of meanings in the language of flowers. Respect, burning passion, my heart burns, love, wisdom, chastity, familial love, everything is alright. A gift imbued with a hidden meaning in language of flowers that wasn't actual flowers, but something practical instead. Ever since he was young, the watch has reminded Natsuko of how his mother never backed down as a woman, nor as a scientist. The thought always brings a wry smile to his face. Aww. I have a form of Charles Bonnet syndrome. I see idiots at work all day long. God damn it. I don't know if that's how it works, but I'll pretend it is. Tip Beyond Beyond, Episode 5 Commentary, Fiction. Still don't get it? Your real enemies are the townspeople you swore to protect. That's right, the normal humans with no powers. Controlled by the Dark Lloyd telepathy used by the leader of the Dark Organization, Nobody, the townspeople grab at Beyond Comedy. The people she swore to protect are attacking her, and to make matters worse, she no longer has Yeti there to support her. Kirara has always stood up cheerfully no matter what difficulties that faced her, but now? Who's friend and who's foe? What should she do? And for whom? Beyond Comedy's mind trembles intensely, the Nobody leader's tempting words. Psychic Girl Beyond Beyond, official guidebook. The very townspeople we swore to protect have become our enemies. Quite ironic. Natsuko, Mashiro, and Salyu were chased relentlessly by the security department under false charges. Mashiro still did not let herself lose heart, for her Yeti, that is Natsuko and Salyu, never abandoned her. To strive for someone's sake, to strive by someone's side. Seems that was all she needed. Man Taxi. Okay, this is fiction. Rokumai City has full ADS adoption in its vehicles, but still uses commercial buses and taxis with drivers. Even if driving is normally left up to the ADS, the driver can switch to manual driving mode in case of emergencies. The presence of a human driver has also been shown to have a major effect on the passenger's sense of security. Furthermore, for the companies providing such riding services, human drivers help make it more clear who's liable in the case of an accident. So having human drivers makes sense for all parties involved. Being a driver in Rokumai City does not require as much driving skill or geographical knowledge as it would in other places. What is more important is the ability to observe and operate the ADS on board. That's fair enough. Alright, now to recap what happened last time. I think it was just one chapter, right? Yeah. Or two, I don't remember. Where? So, we woke up and got a CG right away, and then she woke up beside us and said, "Oh God, what are you doing here?" And then we ran away from cops or whatever, or we were running away from them. And then the bomb exploded at the place we were trying to protect, and then we were like, "Hey, I bet you're in here, somebody." and apparently it was the officer that attacked us because he did a false report and shit, and he stabbed himself in the stomach like a Yakuza guy, and then he lived after all though because we sent him to hospital. And then we knocked down one of the guys that was following us because someone started charging at us like later in the night to try to stop us, and he looks like Watase from Route A. So then his other two pals came in, Kojima and Hiyama on the left, and they took care of Salyu on the ground. Not killed her, but you know. But also I got jump scared now by Strange Face. God damn it, you're scaring me, man. I'll see it in a second after this music kind of loud for me. And then stuff, yeah, and they tied us up like one of their French girls, and the little ferret guy's like, hey, I'm helping you. Hey, look, I'm over here now. And now I'm gone. And he got us a shard of glass and helped us live and stuff. And then we found out Yuri's dead. She's actually dead. And we're the ones with PTSD. We couldn't save her years ago and stuff, and she disappeared from our mentality because so it was sad. And then we shook her and attacked her and put her on the walls. Like, what the fuck? Why'd you lie to me and then all that stuff, man? How dare you lie to me and not tell me I was crazy? And then we were hurting her, and then we activated like a third ability of BC and read through her memories, and then we cried and hugged her. Well, actually, no. Now we went into here. We're like, oh shit, this is some epic shit right here. Actually, it was pretty cool looking. And then we watched ourselves as a child, and we woke up from a comatose or something. He's like, oh hey, what's up? And he's like, she's dead. And it's like, what? Who's dead? What are you talking about? And then I got a headache, and then he's like, oh, what? Nothing happened. What's wrong? And then crazy. Whoops. I didn't mean to change that, but it's fine. And then we hugged her saying thank you, and then we cried and then stuff, and yeah. Feels bad, man. And then I don't actually remember what this is. I don't remember this at all. Oh yeah, she had a creepy, seductive look on her face. This is when we were a kid, I think. Yeah, that we said we'd protect her or something. I don't remember. And then this is where we left off, where we ran out of here. Like, let's go together! Happily ever after at the end. Also, the credits then went on, and then halfway through credits it got interrupted, and it's like, hey, here's the other chapter you're getting shot at, and then, yeah. Let's see, there has to be another thing here, though. Yeah, here we go. Hey, there's Salyu, or not Salyu, there's another anime episode. And then another one. Who the fuck's that purple thing? Not purple thing, that blonde girl. And here's another one. It's like, oh man, no, we're being attacked. Like, yes. And so we got one more left, I'm assuming. And then we got the opening, and then we got the credits here. Wait, why didn't we unlock the credits in this one? Oh wait, no. Oh, these are the credits. Oh, so these are the openings, and these are the credits. Ah, gotcha. Actually makes way more sense. So we're missing one of the credits, obviously, because, you know. And then I don't know why we don't have more, but sure. Hey, Ving, what's up? Recognize any of these characters? I don't know. I don't know when the last time you were here was, but yeah, we're doing we're finishing up Route B, and then we're good. But I'm gonna get Strange Face's thing up here because he jump scared me, gave me a fright. Where the hell is it? Fucking weeb, you know it, bitch. I beat Dark Souls 3 vanilla game, and it feels so good. Gotcha, guys. What a gifted streamer, but Steam hates me. Steam, it's kind of being weird too. Well, it's a summer sale, what do you expect, but it's fine. Put the gun down. Don't be Nagito. But vanilla, so you mean without the DLC, right? I'm assuming DLC ad stuff. Also, Jet Gunner. I like pixel art. It's my fetish. Speaking of gachigasms, thank you though, strange face. It's fine, vegan. I tried summing it up just now, so. Okay. Where's the game? There we go. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff's happened. We got one more chapter 8. Oh, chapter 8. Yeah, we got one more chapter left too. And then we're going back to Route A, and we're gonna try to get the CG we missed by skipping and just following a guide, because that's what I'm doing from now on. Just following the guide on what to do, so I don't miss anything. I have to replay through it again. I'll do it. No, don't! Gonna do a Feels Amazing Man for comedic relief, but my brain hates me too. Aw, it feels bad, man. I like the new sub thing. Doesn't it look better? I'm not the one that did that, by the way. Twitch did that by itself. Apparently, it's like a it looks like a. It reminds me of the Twitch Turbo, actually, except with a star instead of. Oh, eat the gun! Don't eat the gun. It's not edible. It's not a. Wasn't there a TV show where there was an edible gun? Or was that was an Elf? Was it? The movie, the movie Elf. I don't know if that was it. No, Cheese Gun. It was a cheese gun. I don't remember where that was from though. Shit. Well, anyway. Yeah, it's a star now. It looks better than it did before, so. Anyway. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, right here. So yeah, now we're getting shot at in the middle of the credits, which is a no-no. Don't do that. No-no. So. Natsuko looked at Mashiro with wide eyes. I didn't cry last stream either, you're crazy. There was blood on her right shoulder. Oh shit. I'm not familiar with the cheese gun personally. Yeah, still got DLC and a handful of optional stuff I missed as well. Oh, okay. I assume there's a lot of optional stuff in that game. Huh? Well, what is this, Nani? It's blood. You got shot. A red stain grew on Mashiro's clothes before their eyes. Mashiro was shot? By who? From where? No. It burns, it hurts, Natsuko. Are you okay, Mashiro? I'll treat it right. But right as Natsuko started to yell. I don't know who the fuck this is, obviously. Guess it's harder to hit a moving target than you think. He heard a low voice from behind him. Oh! Oh my god! Is that Watase? Yeah, it totally is! He turned around there by the open gate was a man with a gun. You... The man was wearing a rescue squad outfit. The man whose mission was supposedly to save lives was now giving Natsuko a look that could kill. We meet again, communicator. Wait, was that the... No, he wasn't the guy that was with the gun. He was the guy on the ground. The man's voice sounded familiar. It was a voice they heard last night at the Rune Factory. He's that terrorist? No, I don't think so. Did he chase after us? As soon as Natsuko made a connection, the man fired another shot. A sharp sound whizzed through the air right beside Natsuko's ear. It's trying to kill us. If we stay here, Mashiro's gonna... Natsuko fled from the man, Mashiro in his arms. Mashiro cried out in pain due to her wound. Hang in there, Mashiro! Let's try to voice his encouragement, Natsuko thought to himself. Sayu said she was shot too. Was he the one that shot her? Sayu said she knocked out the 2 terrorists, but they saw 3 terrorists in the Rune Factory. Then this man was the last one. Just then another gunshot rang out from behind them. If they didn't escape, they'd be killed. Is the anime shadow? Does he have only one eye? Nah. Yeah, the anime shadow, the, you know, hair covering the eye too. Natsuko frantically turned the corner. There was a security gate on the other side. With Mishiro still in his arms, he swiped the card through the slot. As the gate slowly opened, he heard footsteps coming from behind. Hurry up, open, damn it! But as Natsuko pleaded... Oh, shit! He was suddenly interrupted by an intense pain. He could feel warm blood oozing out from his side. A bullet had apparently gouged out just a tiny bit of his flesh. Natsuko, bullet just... It's just a flesh wound! I mean, literally it is! At least that's what he told himself as he dashed to the other side of the gate. As they got to the other side, Natsuko pressed the open-close button on security gate panel to shut the gate, but it probably wouldn't buy them much more than a few seconds. Probably a security card too. Natsuko rushed for the emergency staircase with Mishiro in his arms. The staircase was already destroyed. Damn it! Natsuko called the map to mind and searched for escape routes. We're currently at floor B2 of Area 6 is in a ring. 9 years ago we escaped through the cargo lift. It was probably in the outer ring. When his thoughts had gone that far, he heard sounds from outside the stairwell. It was the sound of the man opening closed gate. Crap, he's gonna corner us! If they left the stairwell, the enemy would surely shoot them. But it was impossible for them to climb up to the surface with the staircase collapsed. Shut up! Shiro grabbed Natsuko's arm, her hand trembling. The footsteps approached. There was no time. We only had a moment of an opening to get to the outer ring. Is there anything we can do? Anything to divert his attention? Natsuko thought for a second before an idea struck him. He focused hard and searched for the approaching man's character's brainwave form. The man was Type 5, a lone wolf detached from reality. That's not what Type 5 means, does it? Take this! Natsuko focused with all his might, sending forth intense telepathy. Stop! They heard the man scream from outside the stairwell. Natsuko held Mishiro and ran out of the stairwell. The man was standing still with his hands against his ears just outside in the connecting passageway. That was my most intense telepathy yet. Your brain withstand such a loud sound? Natsuko concentrated further and fired off even more telepathy. Power necessary for a range of over 2 kilometers, all at point-blank range. Don't move! I'll wreck your brain! Wreck it, Ralph! Oh wait, he was talking, oops. The man fell to his knees in pain. It worked, or at least he thought. The man shot his gun without getting up. Natsuko shielded Mishiro in his arms. Luckily the bullet did not hit them. The man kept shooting recklessly. Shit! Natsuko ran without rest. Damn it, telepathy isn't going to cut it. Even if it causes him to falter, it won't take him down. That thought in mind, Natsuko rushed into the connecting passageway to the outer ring. Gunshot rang out from behind them. Shiro breathed painfully. Oh, the guy's brains are dripping from their ears, basically. Her eyes looked vacant as if she were running a fever. Are you okay? Her answer was weak and ambiguous. Perhaps the sudden loss of blood was putting her into shock. Static shock. If we don't escape quickly, Mishiro's gonna... To escape alone was not enough. The terrorist's goal was to destroy the city. They were probably going to cause a meltdown right after this. Even if they got Mishiro out there, even if Salia had already escaped. If the atomic dust scattered everywhere, then everyone would die before they could escape to a sufficient distance. In that case, what I need to do for the girls is... Tense determination filled Natsuko's heart. And then he slipped through the connecting passageway and approached Harry 6's outer ring. The outer ring was like a spacious factory. The factory engulfed in flames. Natsuko recalled the sights of 9 years ago. Back then, his mother took him here to escape. If I remember correctly, there's a cargo lift in the furthest part inside. Natsuko weaved his way through the flames, through the something in the flames, you know, the song, carrying Mashiro in his arms. Blazing fires relentlessly assaulted them, scorching at their skin and clothes. Natsuko withstood the heat and pain as he pushed towards the emergency escape he needed to be there. He opened the security gate at the corner of the factory. Beyond the gate was a small room that was not at all different from how he remembered. The control panel next to the lift had buttons to control the door. When he pressed the open button, they heard the sound of the lift slowly descending. And then the door opened. Okay, it's working. Apparently the lift was set to automatically go down when the door opened and automatically go up when the door closed. Natsuko looked inside to find out that he could not control lift's movement from the inside. I guess it's because people aren't normally meant to ride this thing. Natsuko confirmed the setup and laid Mashiro on the floor. He took off her blazer and tore up his own shirt. What? Oh. Tightly wrapped a torn cloth over her shoulder. Does it hurt? I'm sorry, I'm tending to your wound right now. Pills here! Tending? It'll be bad if you bleed out any more than this. Natsuko finished tending to the wound, put her blazer back on. Okay, I'm done. Now's not time to get sexy, dude. No. Wait, why'd you tear hers off? You should have torn your own blazer. You're a terrible person. How dare you ruin hers over? Well, it's already dirty. Whatever. Anyway. Thank you. Shio's consciousness seemed to be wearing thin, but nevertheless, she seemed to notice something strange in either his voice or expression. Her vacant eyes glimmered with the light of doubt. What? Why now? We're escaping together, so you could tend to it outside. I can't do that, Mashiro. I can't. Natsuko swallowed those words. Your wound could open during the time it takes to escape, right? That's why. It's nothing big. Really? Natsuko looked to the lift without answering questions. Listen, Mashiro. This lift can take you up to a surface. So first you get on and escape. And you, Natsuko? Wait, maybe that's what happened! Maybe Mashiro's already escaped. Maybe that's why we don't see her at all in the facility in Route 8, because she's already escaped. That would make sense, actually. You, Natsuko? Mashiro looked for an answer and he lied. I read that man's mind and found something out. Sure, let's go with that. Sayu came down and tried to save us, and it looks like she got trapped. That wasn't true. He only made up so that he could get Mashiro to go out first. But without revealing any of that, Natsuko then spoke with sincerity. I'll escape after I save Sayu. So I can't go with you right now. You escape voice and tell Mom everything. Mashiro looked at Natsuko and whispered sadly. Liar. I couldn't read your mind with empathy just now. Closing your heart, aren't you? Yeah, dumbass. Hey, come on now. Did you prohibit yourself from reading other people's minds without permission? This isn't time for that. It's your real goal, Natsuko. Why are you staying? It's not a lie. I'm going to save Sayu. Natsuko piled on the lies. Mashiro spoke with a tormented voice. Then I'm staying in the basement too. No, Terrace is still wandering around the facility. Can't just take you with me. You'll just be avoiding. If you don't act quick, he's gonna come here, so please, just go. No, no! Shiro shook her head like a child. Tears blotted her eyes. I want us to get separated. Well, you're in no condition to be here. We just now finally connected. First time in 9 years, we can finally speak our true words. Shiro clenched her fist and pounded Natsuko's chest. Ow, that hurts. She pounded and pounded, she cried out. Now you're the one lying. Get away from me. To save you. It's too much. That's just too much. If you're not going to open your heart, then let me do what I want to. Shiro wouldn't listen to what Natsuko had to say. It's because of the very fact that their hearts connected that their intentions did not. So Natsuko. He expressed his feelings to her with actions rather than words. Oh, damn! Parting kiss! Oh, snap! Woo! Ah! Damn! Natsuko pinned her down. Oh, okay, that's a bit much. And pressed his lips against hers. Mmm! Her body stiffened in resistance. But eventually she relaxed. Felt her soft body and her pounding heart. As he knew she could feel his pounding heart as well. After that fleeting kiss, Saru, Natsuko gently moved back away from Mashiro. I'm sorry, Mashiro. I know I'm always saying selfish things. But this is how I feel. I'm just doing this so you shut the fuck up and get out of here. I don't want to get separated from you either. But to protect you. Mashiro spoke up in confusion. As he gazed at her, Natsuko recalled something he had once heard. It was what his mother had said 9 years ago. This is a cargo lift. Can't go down basement from the ground floors, but should go up the other way, even during incidents. Can't go down basement from ground floors. So to protect Mashiro, I have no choice but to do this. So how fucking long was he holding her against her will? What? What are you talking about? You mean pinning her? What are you talking about? They're friends! They're childhood friends! He's not kidnapping her or anything. Jesus. I have no choice but to do this. He muttered that. He pushed Mashiro into the lift. Natsuko ignored Mashiro's yelp as he pressed a button on the lift's control panel. What are you doing? The lift door shut in front of Mashiro as she panicked and stood up. Stop joking around. Open up, Natsuko. Natsuko! Crappy writing? It's not crappy writing at all. This is like really fucking good game so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. You could hear her voice from beyond the door. The lift could not be controlled from the inside. It's just a matter of time. The lift would automatically take Mashiro up to the ground level. Natsuko placed a finger to his temple and centered telepathy. Thank you for everything. Maybe you've been gone so long that you don't know what's happening. That probably would explain it. Glad we could be together. But this isn't our final farewell. Let's welcome back alive. In a good ending, not a bad ending or something. So wait for me. On the surface. You could tell Mashiro gasped. After a short moment's silence, her answer arrived. It's a promise, okay? Why isn't the lift taking her up already? The guy's coming. Zigo quietly nodded at those words. Soon enough, he heard the sound of lift descending. Natsuko pondered to himself as he heard that. Shiro, after 10 years, finally had our journey of justice, haven't we? It was really fun, like old times, but this is as far as we can go together. It would have been simple to escape with Shiro, but since there was no other emergency escapes, man would probably come here eventually. The bullet wound in Natsuko's side throbbed in pain. It's not enough to run away. If we don't prevent the meltdown, we don't stop them, the city would be destroyed. Atomic dust would rain down from above. Would rain on Shiro, Salyu's mother, Enna, and June, and everyone else. Meant to sound one way, but no. Well, I kind of get where you're coming from, but no, it wasn't. No, it's just so she wouldn't. It was for so she paid attention or whatever. He's trying to save her life, and she's resisting it. So you know, I'd say it's okay in that case. I can't let that happen. Natsuko stared intensely at the control panel. What the fuck was that about? Smash it with all the strength. Why do you smash it? Whoa! The fuck? What are you doing? It cut at his fist, but he kept hitting until until with the crunch it was completely destroyed. Why? Why? To prevent it from being repaired, Natsuko tore out the wiring connecting it to the wall and stuffed it in his pocket. Why?
Yes.
Okay. Just so the terrorists wouldn't escape? Terrorists couldn't chase Mashiro. Okay. I guess, but cut off the only emergency escape, meaning nobody else could get out of the basement. I won't escape. What I need to do now is not to escape, but to fight. To defeat that man, prevent terrorist attack. To prevent everybody's future. To protect everyone's future. Just as Natsuko made that resolution. Felt the presence behind him. Yeah, see, it's Watase! Look back, see the man standing by the entrance to the small room. Or Watase. The man glared at Natsuko with his gun at his waist. Natsuko immediately focused into full force a wave of telepathy with all his willpower. Stop! But the man didn't falter one bit. Don't move! He isn't moving though. Try one more time, but the man showed no hint of any change. It's not working. Is he withstanding it? Telepathy, huh? Oh, sorry, telepathy, eh? You caught me off guard back there, but it's not going to work again. With that, the man leapt at Natsuko. The man grabbed him by the neck and pulled him in with the frightening strength. His fierce glare pierced Natsuko like a sword. What happened to the girl? Who gives a damn? The moment he answered that, the man's fist sank into Natsuko's gut. It felt as if his stomach had ruptured. He couldn't breathe. The man quietly scanned the room and took notice of a broken control panel. Clever kid. I like that pose he has. It's pretty cool. Oh, JoJo! Totally. The man clicked his tongue and beat Natsuko in the face. Lights flashed before Natsuko's eyes, and for a moment his consciousness threatened to cut out. He heard the man's voice through the ringing in his ears. You damn communicators really rub me the wrong way. So even a pack of monsters like you can value your friends, huh? I didn't know you monsters even had it in you. The man's voice was full of pitch black hate, and his words played back in Natsuko's ears. What supports Q's belief is a hatred of them. No. The mere thought that they're not like us is enough to incite them to hate others. Ostracize them, and injure them. Their mentality is abnormal. Felt like he'd caught a glimpse of that mentality now. So Natsuko stood up to fight against that hatred. Of course we do. I don't know why you hate us so much. Communicators are people too. We don't hate ordinary people without reason. We don't set towns on fire, we don't set bombs, and we don't shoot people indiscriminately either. We're not like you terrorists. Zuko could hear the man gasp. Eventually, the man smiled and his voice echoed. Well, no shit. No proper human would. But it's pretty ballsy of you to say that to my face, kid. Your kind killed over 100 people. Natsuko's eyes widened at those words. The man tightened his grips around Natsuko's neck and continued. Look, you communicator. Even if you don't know it, I've got a perfectly good reason to hate your kind. You have precious friends, right? Well, there was someone who was more precious to me than anyone else. What are you talking about? You don't know? Nah, of course you don't. What's one more dead kid in the list of 118 casualties? But that kid was my other half, my very mirror image. Weak, but motivated. Stupid, but gentle. The very embodiment of light to me. Which hand is around his neck? Does he have a third arm somewhere? No, this is just a portrait. I don't think they'd show CG if it was. She's animating. That's true. That's true. But that light died, and all that's left is a dark shadow. A shadow of his former self. I'm pressing. Come on, click. That's me. That's what Tase Kasagi. Burn that name into your ears. Carve it into your mind. Reflect on that name until the moment you die. That rhymed. What Tase Kasagi? It was a name he had never heard before. Natsuko had no idea what the man was talking about. The man didn't sweat the details as he slipped the gun out from his waist. At that moment, Natsuko froze. He's gonna shoot? All doubt flew away from his mind. In his place, he recalled a conversation he once had with Sally. Hey! We're gonna Solid Snake or John Cena him or something. You threw that scary guy today, didn't you? You. Do you think I can learn to do that too? Gambling, just a bit in martial arts won't help much. But there are techniques that even amateurs can use. If someone tries to grab you by the neck. If someone tries to grab you by the neck. As soon as he remembered, Natsuko's body moved on its own. He grabbed the man's wrist back. Nimbly wrapped around behind him. The man braced his legs, but with a vigorous yell. Damn! Whoa! CG of it! So that's how you do it, gotcha. As you go throw the man down, RKO out of nowhere. The man's body struck the floor. That was the Shihonage, the only technique Salyu taught him. As he fell, something dropped from the man's pocket. A card with level N written on it. Security guard. If I just break it, Natsuko picked up the card and snapped it in two. And at that same time, the man got up. He was still holding the gun in his hand. Is he going to shoot? No. If I keep running away, I can trap him. Natsuko turned back and tried to dash out of the room. But then a gunshot rang out. And Natsuko's left arm popped. What do you mean popped? Shouted against his will. He was struck by intense pain as if he had been hit by a blunt force weapon in the upper arm and his brain was burning. Can he not use his left hand anymore? Natsuko withstood the intense pain and tumbled out of the room. He ran into the fire, applying pressure to his arm. He took the split card and threw it into the blazing flames. A shout shot up from behind him. You think you can break my card and lock me in so I can't chase you, huh? Natsuko looked back to see the man standing behind the flames. The man took out another card from his pocket to replace the one Natsuko destroyed. Too bad that was my only card. I came prepared. So don't even think you're getting away, communicator. I will find you, and I will kill you, I swear. That sounds like it's from a movie. What movie is that? I will find you, and I will kill you, or something like that. Now his arm is gonna hang down and look all badass, like that one in time in Dragon Ball Z with Gohan. I think that sounds familiar. Popped? Yeah, I don't think that's normal. Natsuko shook off that voice and ran, and thus began his desperate fight for his life in an underground facility without an exit. He ran recklessly through the factory towards another area. I think this chapter is gonna go until we fight him or whatever, and then he passes out from amnesia somehow. Or something. He ran recklessly through the factory towards another area. That area was also wrapped in flames, the heat waves tormenting Natsuko. As he ran, his breathing grew rough. Blood oozed out of his arm and side. His body was gradually losing strength. Damn it. What do I do? How do I defeat him? The telepathy attacks weren't working on him. His heart obviously wasn't open, so Natsuko couldn't use empathy. And the throwing techniques weren't enough to do any real damage. No matter how much Natsuko kept running, he would be overtaken, shot to death. The Taken movies, yeah. Oh, okay. But at least had some sort of weapon. I looked around and soon realized he could use the fires surrounding him as a weapon. How? He has a gun. Natsuko kicked the burning wall with all his strength. The wall board tore off and fell to the floor. He held the board to the fire, setting it aflame as a sort of makeshift torch. Actually, that's pretty smart. It's do or die, huh? If I could just hit him in the face with this. If it worked out, he could blind the man. Blind as in temporarily, or blind him? With that thought in mind, Natsuko hid himself under cover. Eventually he heard the area gate open. Heavy footsteps approached. Wait for it. Don't go until the last second.